What do you think about what David Arquette's doing?
What's he doing? I don't even know what the fuck he's
You know,
doing.
David Arquette is like
I know who he is.
balls deep in wrestling right now.
Oh, yeah.
And they just did a documentary about him.
Yeah, and it's great. I
Is
saw
it? What is it called?
Oh, jeez. Man, I can't remember it. I can't remember the title of it, but I watched it.
I know he did some stuff back.
What is it, Jamie?
You cannot kill David Arquette. That's what it's called.
Interesting.
It's really awesome.
I know he was a big wrestling fan, and he did some stuff with WCW.
Well, he's like really, really into it now. I mean, that's mostly what he does these days. He's doing a lot of pro wrestling.
Really?
And he's super dedicated to it, apparently.
I know that he
gets busted the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and the wrestlers that he goes against all want to teach him a lesson, like, oh, you're not going to, they're all extra tough on him, and so it goes into that a lot. They're like, oh, David Arquette thinks he's going to come and show us.
Show us, yeah. That mentality's kind of going away, I think. But,
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, back in the day, like when I broke in and the guys before me, like anybody's, fucking wrestling's bullshit. It's fucking go time, right? It's
right.
It's like, because you had to defend.
You remember that famous video with John Stossel?
Oh, fuck, he got the shit slapped out of him.
Who was it that did that to him?
David Schultz.
Right.
Slapped the dog shit out of him. Yeah.
Like hard. And
was
Schultz
that fake?
Was an enormous, yeah.
Was that fake?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was the mentality back then. Like,
well, it was also the way he was talking about it was pretty disrespectful.
Yeah.
And saying it in a way like he was immune to getting hurt.
Oh, he slaps the dog shit out of him.
Let me hear this. Give me some
Paul
volume.
holding the camera reading, he ain't in it. Reading these rednecks out here ain't in it because it's a tough business.
That's terrific.
What, is that all you got?
I'll ask you the standard question.
Standard question.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake? What's that? Is that fake? Huh? What the hell's wrong with you? That's open hand slap, huh? You think it's fake? You talk like this? Huh? What do you mean?
He was not expecting that.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah.
The way he communicated was disrespectful. And he thought that he could just get away with being this hard-ass reporter to a guy that was clearly amped up. That's called reading the situation incorrectly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you see how amped up he is? David's looking him in the eyes, all fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Like, you don't say, I'll tell you what, I think it's fake.
Yeah. You don't have to, you don't have to like it.
No.
And not everybody likes all forms of entertainment, but
whatever happened to him? Did he suffer because of this?
Yeah, I think he got blackballed from a few places. I think. Yeah, wouldn't touch him. Yeah,
because
it's unfortunate because he was taken up for his business.
Well, not only that. I mean, what great publicity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
the same thing with Kaufman.
You need to stop that, David.
Right.
Give him a little slap on the old wrist.
Yeah.
And come on. I mean, what do you... Just listen. Yeah, you shouldn't go around smacking reporters. Also, reporters shouldn't talk so disrespectfully to a gigantic savage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that era of guys too. You know, those are men.
Yeah.
Like you go into a dressing room nowadays, and it's a lot different. I remember walking into my first real dressing room, and I saw were some crusty men, right? Like half of them had guns and knives in their bags, and shit got handled back then. Now you walk in, the guys playing video games and fucking, making sure they look pretty, and
hard times make hard men.
Exactly. Yeah. It's evolution, I guess, or I don't know what it is, but I just prefer. I don't know. I like those eras, man. I like that when men were men, and
I get it. Well, I mean, that's obviously how you came up. When you came through that era, when you see people that have it easier, you go like, when you think about those days you spent rolling around on the grass in front of that dude's house while his face cranking you.
I do. I think about that often. I was like, fuck.
But
dodging piles of dog shit. Yeah.
But look at what a rich, amazing story you have. Like the 8 months you spent in that lobby, going there every Wednesday. Like all that stuff is what makes you you. And when it's all said and done, you're 30 plus years in the game. You can look back on that and go, I earned every fucking ounce of this.
I can look back and I didn't cut it. I mean shortcuts and nothing was given to me. And, I can be proud of that if nothing else.
Do you think it would feel the same way if you went through like the grooming situation that they're going through now, and when they get paid to train? And
I'm sure they think they've got it hard.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's still not easy.
No, it's not
Right?
easy. But I'm sure they wake up certain days and like, fuck, I gotta go to the performance center and train.
Yeah.
Like fuck, I don't know where I'm gonna sleep tonight.
Meanwhile, David Goggins is running with a
Running-
quart of fucking fluid in his
He's
knee.
running.
Stay hard.